Hello, assalamu alaikum friends. How are you? Today we are going to cover an interesting topic, one that is an advancement of the previous topic we covered, which is what is that? Oh, I forgot. What was that? And that is type hinting. So, I was just hinting you what type of topic we are going to discuss today. In the previous topic, we used type hinting in variables, but we can also use that when we are passing those variables as arguments to the function. Let's see how we can type hint arguments of functions. First of all, let me explain you why type hinting of for argument of a function is facilitated. For example, you have an old family recipe, one that your grandma has given you of a very mysterious, special, traditional dish. But the problem is that it is very concise and it just says put this and put that, put this and put that. But it doesn't specify what type of those pineapples, which type of strawberries, which type of mangoes you need to put to that so you can get that special taste. But you are wondering, what if you could get like a professional recipe that one we have nowadays? How easy and elegant that would be. So, passing arguments with type hinting is like having a professional recipe, one that give you precise directions of what you are going to do. And without that, you will still be able to pass the arguments, but it will become vague and unprecise for functions to figure out what type of variables you have passed it as arguments. Let's study that in practical. For example, I am making a function. A function can be made with the operator def. You are defining something. I am making count, multiply, year. I am making a function called multiplier. I can pass it two numbers. It will give me the result of that two numbers multiplied. One is A and other is B. If I specify that it is integer and the other is also an integer, that will be like a precise decision I am giving to this function, so it will make the recipe, the function, the multiplier function, work in a specific and accurate way. Let's figure it out. A return A multiplied by B. We have defined this function and now we can use it. Multiplier 4 and 5. See the results. Oh, we have studied in the previous lessons what is a name error. See, I am using a variable here called b, but here I have made it a mistake that I have called b as by. So it is assuming that there is no variable called b where I should use that. From where should I refer it? So let's correct our mistake and do this again, where we have 20 turned as a good answer. We can also specify type hinters for strings. For example, I can say greeting message. This function will greet you with your name. So name, and it is string. I have typed that name will be passed and must be passed as a string. No numbers is allowed to be passed here. Return f hello name. How are you? Let's here. Let's use this greeting message. Using the function is called calling it. Here we have defined this function, and here we are using that function, which in technical terms is called calling that function. Here we should specify and wrap that word into double quotes so the machine, the Python, can figure out that it is a string. Hello Tahir, how are you? Hooray! We have used type hinting in defining the functions and passing it the precise and accurate arguments to make our life easy and to make our programs accurate. Thank you very much. Meet you in the next lesson.